Bonjour. Welcome to my world. Polly Olsen yesterday. What does that prove? She talked about Laura Nelson, did she not? Have I not talked about Laura Nelson? Did I not say the things that she did for me? Did Polly Olsen say what it is in specific that this woman did for me? No, she didn't. No, she didn't. Guess who else's name I should have included in the title of this video? Lori Dale. We're going to try to find some stuff, and I'm going to attempt to multitask. Really, what I should be doing is sticking a 12 gauge in my face, but I don't have one. So we're going to continue fighting this best as I can. It's beyond an honest court date. There is zero possibility of me ever having an honest court date. Ever. Because of inspecific Waylon Lolatai and Clearview. Those two situations happened in between when Natalie was killed and when she died. There's a woman named Sarah Rubiolo. Now, I don't know if we're still friends on Facebook, but I got to post her shit up, and I need help with that. Kind of complicated, ain't it? I was not allowed to turn in my predators. Now, I do want to say that there are people who have helped me out financially, and thank you. It's not enough to live on, but it's better than nothing. I do want to thank Michelle. She sent me $50 to my PayPal, which doesn't do me a whole lot of good, but I can buy stuff online with it. And thank goodness I was able to fidget with PayPal and this here phone well enough to get it going. I can't remember my phone number. Might have to ask Holloway. Now there's a lady who doesn't want me to mention her anymore, or she won't help me. This went beyond that a long time ago, lady. Now what is it that Polly Olsen had to say? All of that crap that she threw at me. See, Rod is not the first person to throw that shit with Laura Nelson in my face. Polly Olsen is not the first person to throw that shit with Laura Nelson in my face. Lots of people have done that, including Lori Dale. See, when these people do fucked up shit that they know to be morally wrong, they want to talk about situations that they weren't there for. Well, I can't talk about that. I wasn't there for it. Really? But you changed the rules. You change the rules when it benefits you. The rules are different for me than they are for you. Polly Olsen, were you there for that shit with Laura Nelson? No, you weren't. Rod Wright, were you there for that shit with Laura Nelson? No, the fuck you weren't. Polly Olsen, you want to be a fucking cunt about housing? That condescending fucking bullshit? Well, I heard you. Fuck you, bitch. There isn't a chance in fucking hell that you ever worked harder than me. Not a chance in hell. But you want to be condescending. Meanwhile, this lady who I'm not supposed to mention or she won't help me, she wanted to be condescending yesterday. She was going, and she said, "Don't make fun of me," because I was telling her, "Hey, instead of spouting the same shit at me over and over and over again, why don't you try fucking listening? If you say the same fucking thing at me 200 goddamn times, it's not gonna make it fucking true. Why don't you look at the goddamn evidence?" Now this time, when I did that, yes, I did it in a condescending fashion. Very much so. If you can't hear the words that are coming out of my fucking mouth, you don't get to have a goddamn opinion. If you're not willing to look at the shit that I've gone through in the last 4 fucking years, you don't get to have a fucking opinion. Now, I did record that lady yesterday, and she's worried about being live streamed on YouTube. If you're telling the fucking truth, you shouldn't be worried about that. But she also expressed concerns for her family. If there are concerns for your fucking family, you need to come forward about that in fucking court. If you are too afraid to come forward because of your family, then you understand my safety concerns, and I'm not the only one. But who's treating you like you're fucking schizophrenic? Who's treating you like you're mentally ill? This lady yesterday who wants to keep her name all private, she's already all over my fucking channel. And there's a reason for that. The amount of time that it took to get this fucking help, I still needed someone in fucking person. Now, Tara Smith, I had talked to her once before all of this. I was trying to tell her the shit that was going on. And 2 of the officers that I've had to deal with were there. Han and, of course, Bill Burr. There is nothing that these officers get to have private if I have anything to say about it. Now, you listen to that conversation with Polly Olsen. She wants to talk about Laura Nelson. Instead of telling me about what a terrible person I am for telling the truth about Laura Nelson, what truth did I tell? I told the good shit that she did. But without her speaking the fuck up, her help was not help. It was a waste of my fucking time. I needed someone to help who isn't a fucking coward. Having Rod throw that shit in my face and the housing situation up there. And then this lady who wants to remain nameless throwing the fucking housing situation up there at me. Hey, if I had fucking help in person, I wouldn't have to break the fucking law. What, you expect me to say fucking thank you every time somebody threatens my life and fucking assaults me? Not gonna fucking happen. The fact that I have to go to my predators for help is fucking horse shit. The way that disabled people are treated when they go in alone is completely fucking different. It is. Meanwhile, the lady I'm supposed to not mention, who wants to throw this shit in my face, hey! How about I scream? I can scream. I definitely can. You guys are scared because I stream on YouTube. Imagine what it's like for me having to deal with this shit in real fucking life. Now, with that Tara Miller lady, or Tara Smith, whatever the hell it is, it's one of them generic names. I got her recordings in here and they're buried. They are buried. You have no idea how many times I have been harmed by police for trying to turn them the fuck in. Now, if the police and the Bollingers worked together, conspired to do these things to me, then no, I can't leave the fucking cops out of it just because you don't want to fucking hear it. Now, Sarah Rubiolo was one of a great many people who never fucking spoke up. Never. She's one of the people who told me that she was being harassed. One of many. But the cops don't listen to the fucking homeless. If they can call you mentally ill, more's the fucking better for them. And Laura Nelson knew a lot about the situation. It doesn't matter what the fuck you do for me if you don't tell the fucking truth. That's what makes Laura Nelson such a piece of shit. And all these people want to say, well, my kids, my family, my kids. You should have thought about that. You seriously should have. Before you showed that you don't have the morality to have kids. Before you showed that you are the reason that America fucking sucks. Now, obviously, that shit with Laura Nelson, according to Polly Olsen, what, I'm a bad person? After all Laura Nelson did for me? I said the things she did for me. She never spoke the fuck up. And as a result, slander in my fucking court dates. By the goddamn cops. You should have told the fucking truth, Laura. Just like this lady last night. If you're afraid for your fucking family, if you tell the fucking truth in public, you're starting to realize what the fuck I'm going through, lady. Polly Olsen, you are too busy making excuses for shitty fucking people. Laura Nelson is a shitty excuse for a human being. You want to throw it in my face that she helped me? Tell me what it is that she did to help me, bitch. Come on, Polly, I'm fucking waiting. See, that's the thing that makes you such a piece of shit, Laura Nelson, is that between telling the fucking truth and allowing these people to treat me like fucking shit and using you to fucking do it, maybe you, the fucking coward, should speak the fuck up. I had everything taken from me because you didn't fucking care. Meanwhile, this lady last night was huffing and puffing, saying, I'm afraid to be honest with you. You're throwing your fucking opinion at me, dummy. Your opinion. I can't fucking function, but you've got a goddamn opinion. The problem with all of you is that you think that it's a certain way and it's fucking not. So I spend all of this time addressing your fucking concerns, your safety issues. You're not the one being harmed, Laura Nelson. You are not the one being harmed. Pastor Rod Wright. You aren't the one being harmed, Polly Olsen. Instead of spitting your goddamn opinion, maybe you should find out the fucking truth, you piece of shit. I don't work with the torts anymore. I don't work with the torts anymore. Polly Olsen! It doesn't matter if you work with the fucking courts anymore. And then you want to throw the fact that I record everything at me like I'm a bad fucking person for it. No! That recording device keeps your dumbass honest. That recording device means that if you try to fucking slander me or lie to me or fucking bullshit me, I have fucking proof of it. Well, you think just because I wasn't able to right at the very fucking beginning that I'm not gonna fucking learn? I was trying to get help with this shit long before Natalie was fucking killed. And then when people stab me in the back, it's not shit I did to them that they use as an excuse. It's shit that they weren't fucking there for. Laura Nelson, what makes you a piece of shit is the fact that you never fucking spoke up, you piece of shit. Maybe you should have tried telling the truth. You see how people use your name harmful to me as an excuse to be fucking shitty? That's small town America, Laura Nelson. Meanwhile, why does it fucking matter? Nobody in this town gives a shit about the truth. They're a bunch of shit talking little bitches. Meanwhile, this lady last night, she wants me to do shit that I'm not capable of doing without help in person. There needs to be advocacy for people with disabilities so that this shit doesn't fucking happen. I shouldn't have had to move to Ken and Leah's. Meanwhile, you want to use the choices and decisions of others as excuses to harm me. How fucked up is that? Polly Olsen, you changed the rules 4 fucking times, at least. Jesus goddamn Christ, you're fucking dumb. You're about as bright as a box of rocks in the shade with the lid closed. You literally proved the shit that I gotta go through. You literally proved it. The rules are not the same for me as they are for you. You showed that. You. Would it have been that fucking difficult for you to go down there with me at any fucking point for my own safety? That's the thing, Polly. You were there for multiple instances that have happened. I told true fucking stories. Like when you gave me that Krispy Kreme donut when I was flying a sign in Aurora. You know why I was flying that fucking sign? Because Kayla fucking Trujillo didn't have any fucking food. She had no food. Raja had no food. Them kids had no food. So I went out there and I held that fucking sign to get them food. Food! And no, you don't know what the fuck I had to get that money for. You don't know why the fuck I was out there on the street corner with a sign. Do you know how many times I've stood on a street corner with a sign? When Desiree needed diapers for her kids, I held a sign. It said 4 diapers. I was honest. I was trying to get diapers for Desiree. After 4 hours, I didn't make nothing. Then I turned over the sign and I wrote on it, and I outright wrote a lie. What was the lie that I wrote on the other side? I wrote, "Why lie? I need a beer." And guess what? Nobody would give shit for fucking diapers because they assumed I was going to spend it on alcohol. But I write down that I'm going to spend it on alcohol and I get enough for beer. And did it get spent on beer? No, it got spent on diapers. Diapers! No, Polly Olsen, I don't need you to speak about instances you weren't fucking there for. Like the shit that happened with Laura Nelson. Were you fucking there for it? No, you weren't. But you were there the day that I was holding that fucking sign. I'm not asking you to fucking lie, Polly. Which is exactly what the fuck you did. You said you can't speak about situations you were not there for. And I'm not asking you to speak about situations you weren't there for. But then what did you do? You spoke about situations you weren't there for. You're fucking dumb. And Laura Nelson, I got an IQ of 172. And I grew up in fucking hell. I grew up in fucking lockup. You think I am afraid of spending the rest of my life in prison? No! I want to spend the rest of my life in prison. I'll be right back. Now, why do I want to spend the rest of my life in prison? Because people are evil after you're painted as the boogeyman. Laura Nelson, you could have been the difference. But no, I've got other people throwing in my face things that you should have fucking admitted to. You should have admitted that I went to you for help. Having people treat me like I'm a goddamn boogeyman. Having people afraid because I exist because of fucking slander. Laura Nelson, if you weren't such a piece of shit, it wouldn't have taken you 2 goddamn years to go in with me for my own fucking safety. And then, even then, you didn't speak the fuck up. Meanwhile, are you afraid of me hurting your kid? Of fucking course you're not. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Jerry Thomas, I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to be. Ah, Sakutho Osiris typed greetings. Des typed hello. Des TCC, is that your new house? No, this isn't my house. This is somebody else's house. Matter of fact, this is somebody who's not supposed to have me here. The only reason that he let me be here is because it's fucking frozen outside. And it's not that I'm not allowed to be here by law. It's that he's got fucking kids that he has to be scared for. Just like this lady last night. Just like Laura Nelson. Sakuth Osiris type, that's a dope hoodie. I'm having problems on my face. It's like fallout on my face. Dude, I can't handle the schizophrenic stuff right now. So I'm going to skip your comments. Ah, another fake profile from one of them fucking Advent telekinesis motherfuckers. Hide user on this channel. Do you see how easy that is on the fucking internet? You know why I didn't go erasing every goddamn thing on the internet? Because that's proof of the mentality that I have to deal with. But I have to deal with it in real life. People say if you'd stop going to Facebook or you'd stop going to YouTube, then this would all blow over. Bull fucking shit. I have to be afraid of police everywhere I go, just like literally every disabled person, just like literally every homeless person. So don't feed me your fucking bullshit about how this is magically gonna fucking go away if we ignore it. If Doug Cowden is molesting his own fucking kid at John Apolius's house, And John Apolius walks right past the door and doesn't say a goddamn thing to the police. Doug Cowden gets to go abuse his other daughter sexually. Not fucking okay. Now, is there a reason that there's a woman in town who offered me a gun to go shoot John Apolius? Is there a reason that I turned her down? I'm sure that she wants him dead for a reason. Whether it's a valid reason or not is arbitrary. The fact is, she's asking the wrong dude. No, I am not going to go shoot John Apolius. It's not going to fucking happen. If there's a situation serious enough that you want John Apolius dead, ask me to go in for your safety to talk to the fucking cops. I will do that. I am wholeheartedly willing to go in with you so that you can safely make a report to the police. I'm willing to do that. I'm not willing to shoot him with your fucking gun. But this is how you people think. And then there's Jerry Thomas, another one of these Ativan motherfuckers. So what are we going to do with this guy? Hide user on this channel. Wouldn't it be nice if I could do this in real life? Now it looks to me like Jerry Thomas had 5 or 6 messages there that were all bullshit. Did I read them all? No. And I'm not going to fucking bother. Skuth Osiris retracted a message. He typed, "They are doing 666. Jerry Thomas is hacking me." Skuth, I'm not going to read any more of your comments for right now. You're obviously, sometimes you are here in reality, and sometimes you're not. Des TCC typed, "I can't comment. WTF. You are commenting. I can read your comments." And it says shadow banned. No, Des TCC, you're not shadow banned. Skuth Osiris type shadow people in the corner. No, there is no meth in this fucking house. Now, sure, there used to be. 2 owners ago, there was a meth head in this house, but there's not anymore. The person who owns this house doesn't do drugs. He doesn't smoke pot. He doesn't smoke meth. He doesn't snort cocaine. He doesn't inject heroin. Skuth Osiris type food. Now let's see. Your friendly neighborhood YouTube watcher typed, "At this point, you're just talking to the wall. These people don't give a fuck about your videos. And I see why you do nothing but fucking yell. I wish I would send your rude ass any of my hard-earned money." Shit, I'm rude to everybody. A lot of people want to throw it in my face. They say, "Well, you didn't tell me that you were going to post my shit on YouTube." I don't have to. Would you have said things differently if you'd have known it was going to go on YouTube? Would you have gone in and fucking spoken to the police with me? I'm sure at this point, you wish that you had talked to the police with me rather than have your bullshit on the fucking internet. I get that. But at least it's the fucking truth. It's your words, dumbass. Now, your friendly neighborhood YouTube watcher. Woohoo. I don't give a fuck about your hard-earned money. dude. You're here for fucking entertainment, friendly YouTube watcher. Guess what? I have a fucking trick for you. Blam! Hide user on this fucking channel. It is that easy. If only it were that fucking easy in real life. You know, you just need to get off the internet. Really? I'm not allowed to defend myself in real life. Wright wouldn't allow me to defend myself there. He just wanted to spout bullshit at me. So I go to where I can speak, where I can say my piece, because you were too good to hear what I had to say. Now this person calling themselves Adam Van God. Blam! Hide user on this fucking channel. If only it were that easy in real life. Scott Willage type, my friend died this morning. Best barman ever. 5 beers deep, gonna get fucked up, man. Well, teach their own. That kind of sucks, Scott. Matter of fact, it really sucks. I lost my best friend a few years ago. Say 10 type, morning dude, cheer up. You're a good dude, and every time I put you on, you're screaming, lol. Stress makes you bald. Just playing. It does. But you notice that, well, while people want to pretend that I was full of shit, obviously I wasn't. Obviously, Laura Nelson is a real human being who actually exists. Obviously, she is someone that I went to for help. And obviously, if people are throwing her in my face, well, it shows that she does exist. If they're saying all the stuff that Laura Nelson did for you, why did Laura Nelson never speak up? Why? Why did I have to speak up for her? Kuth Osiris type, I can take care of these trolls. Make a moderator if you want. Not a chance in hell, dude. Not a chance in hell. No offense. But some of the shit that you type up here is, well, it's pretty close to Illuminati and purple dinosaurs and alien death rays. It's off in the realm of fucking fantasy. It's got nothing to do with any of this. Now, if you are going to judge me, and I'm not allowed to defend myself in person, at least I have the internet. It is a place where I can speak and hopefully be heard. At least there's a fucking record of it. But you see how Polly Olsen kept on changing the rules based on whether or not it was something that she agreed with. I'm not going to talk about anything I wasn't there for. But then she wants to talk about housing, which she wasn't there for. All she knows is rumors. She wants to talk about Laura Nelson. And again, all she knows is fucking rumors. And Lori Dale. How the fuck would you know, Lori? Were you there? No, the fuck you weren't. When you got called out on your fucking bullshit, you wanted to use the situation that you weren't there for as your excuse for doing wrong shit. Fuck you, Lori Dale. Don't be a fucking coward. But then again, that's the problem with Chapel, Nebraska. It's full of cowards. Is it my fault that Chapel, Nebraska is full of cowards? No. Sakuth Osiris type, did you block me? No, dude, I didn't. You're all right. You're all right, dude. Like you are very much not coming across as a troll now. You're coming across as someone who is actually schizophrenic. So it makes me hesitant to block you because this might be the only outlet that you have. Scott Wallace typed, what is really interesting in watching this feed is the fucking fake fucks it attracts. Exactly. He typed, I'm here with a drink problem, a full wallet, and a hole in my life. Ha ha. Do you like Doug Stanhope, man? I don't know who Doug Stanhope is. Is that one of those things that I shouldn't be honest about? Now, obviously, Polly Olsen, you can look her name up. Look up Dual County Courthouse. Deulcounty. Blam! Dual County, that's where I'm at right now. Say 10, type Doug Stanhope. Scott Wallace typed he's an American comedian. And say 10, type Doug Stanhope is a comedian, FYI. Kuth Osiris typed how is sharing information schizophrenic? It can be verified by research. Dude, I don't know if you read the stuff that you had up the top. There's some stuff that you typed that it's useful. It is. But here's the thing is either you are trolling or you are schizophrenic. If you're trolling, let me know and I'll get rid of you. I don't mind information sharing. There's a lot of people that I know who have some pretty outlandish fucking ideas. Like Jamie Lee Curtis in Washington, or not Washington State, in Rapid City, South Dakota. She thinks the Great Pyramids were built by aliens to make electricity. And maybe that's fucking true. Maybe it is. I personally think it's a bunch of bullshit, but whatever. It could be true. There is a tiny fraction, like 1/100 millionth of a chance that maybe aliens built the Great Pyramids. Okay, I'll give you that. It's just not a very fucking likelihood. And maybe it was for making electricity. I mean, don't get me wrong. There is all sorts of stuff in the Great Pyramids where there is residue and green markings that come from what they believe was copper wiring, thick copper wiring. Maybe. However, that is off in the realm of fucking fantasy. Satuh Osiris type, well, those are theories. And that's the thing, dude, is that I don't need any alien fucking conspiracy theories. We should stick to facts. Oh, I just got a message. Looks like two people that I know with the same name have birthdays today. Oh, there's the child molester who assaulted me. Again, just making sure God and everybody sees it. Now, there's a lot of people who I got a lot of recordings with them, and I got to go through them all. What this lady I was talking to last night is an understanding is that I have to go to the public. The law doesn't work. All of these people wanting to have me jump through the hoops for the law. There was a possibility of that before Natalie died. But everyone fucking blew me off. From the police to Miss Peaches to A-Bear, everybody. Meanwhile, they're so busy fucking talking, I can't explain what's going on. And they don't fucking care, just like Rod yesterday. Rod is supposed to be a man of God. But he didn't listen to both sides. He just passed judgment, just like Polly Olsen. But what does that situation with Polly Olsen prove? I would have liked to take my iPad and actually record her face for the whole world to see. But you can look her name up. Her picture's already on the internet. She has worked at the courthouse forever. Is that literally true? No. Nobody lives forever. Obviously, she didn't work there when she was 2 years old. But she's worked there as long as I can remember. And then there's this genie drug addict. That's their name. Types, "Are you on meth? I'll trade you Ativan telekinesis." And let's see. Hide user on this channel. That is fucking easy. If only it were that easy in real life. But it's not. And people say, you just need to get off the internet. I'm not being assaulted on the fucking internet. Sure, there's lots of people who threaten to fucking kill me on the internet. But they're not cutting me off with their vehicle. The only people who threaten me that I actually have to take seriously are the ones who are friends with the Bollingers. None of these fucking cowards in this town have the balls to fucking shoot me. None of them. Scott Wallage typed, "Mental health is mad. I was okay, then my mom died of cancer." You're in the UK. He typed, "Yeah, boo-hoo, I know, but it triggered whatever it did in my head, and now boom, here I am on benefits because I got borderline personality disorder." You don't have borderline personality disorder. Your mom died. You're suffering from the effects of severe fucking trauma. He typed, or Sakuth Osiris typed, "I can't stop pacing, dude. The torment. Akathisia, flare up, and pain in my chest." Cute dog, dude. It is a cute dog. Wish it was mine. So what's the point with Laura Nelson? Should she have come forward? Or should other people be speaking for her? Laura Nelson has a voice. She wasn't accused of all this fucked up shit. But also, she does have to worry in this town. No, people aren't going to fucking throw bricks through her windows and fucking light the place on fire. They might stop shopping there, though. Not my fault, Laura. It's not my fault. It's not my choice. It's not my decision. Now, of course, by cutting me off from being able to communicate with these people right at the very beginning, well, it makes it difficult to get their help, doesn't it? Not that it matters. It doesn't matter how much they do for me if they're not willing to speak up in court, if they aren't even going to show up to court. Laura Nelson knows a lot about the shit that I've endured and the psychological profiles of many of my predators, like Lana Ingeline. Yes, Lana Ingeline is a predator. Women can be predators too. See, there's a difference between loving someone and being with them because you love them and selling your vagina for a roof over your head. I think it sucks if you have to sell your vagina to have a roof over your head. I do. I think that's bullshit and women shouldn't have to. Then again, Jerry has always moved around from one dude's place to another. That's her MO. When I was at Sally Treon's and her daughter was dragged through the house and kicked in the face by a meth head, Miss Jerry's the one that I let know. Now, why did I let her know? Because she's a mandated fucking reporter. And then this person who keeps on making up accounts to harass me. Rich Life of Dishes now. That's what they're calling themselves. Look how easy this is. Hide user on this channel. See, this whole fucking town is nothing but table talk. Now, the lady last night, who I'm not supposed to talk about, she wanted to throw the situation with Star in my face. What does the conversation with her husband have to do with any of this? It has to do with how fucked up a situation I was in down there. Myself and her husband and her father all threw down money for her to come here and help me. And she didn't come here to help me. She came here to cheat on her husband. I mean, the first fucking thing that she did when she came in the door is pee on a stick. She says her tubes are tied. But then she's peeing on a stick to see if she's pregnant. Let's see. Say 10 typed, sharing private convoys from people is comparable to texting a girl and her showing everyone. It will alienate people and you will be alone. I'm alone anyway. See, instead of Laura Nelson speaking up, it's other people talking about Laura Nelson because that's what they do in small towns. They fucking talk. Talk, 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 talk. I came here to Chapel, Nebraska before Natalie was fucking killed, mind you. Because people were assaulting me in fucking Boulder over shit that I didn't fucking do. Meanwhile, the fuck ups of people like that judge down there, that's his fuck up. He should have read that piece of paper before having it delivered to me, first of all. Second of all, that jurisdictional bullshit that they keep telling me did not apply in that situation, did it? No. I had to walk 100 blocks and hop on a bus just to get to Miss Peach's house by 9 o'clock so that she could give me a ride to Boulder so that Miss Natalie could take a look at the evidence and stop all the fucking crazy, as she put it. She wasn't fucking interested in. I was the only one who tried to do it the right and honest way. Natalie had to pull bullshit, lies, and fucking tricks. Meanwhile, how many times was I assaulted over her bullshit? A lot. How many times did I assault Natalie? Never! I never once assaulted her. I never hit her. I never kicked her. I never spat in her face. I never cunt punted her. All I did was tell the fucking truth because people were fucking hurting me. Anyway, Satan typed, they talked to you, not hundreds of people, no names. No, all of their names go public. All of them, for a reason. See, there's the thing you're not paying attention to right now, right there. Most of these people, I explained to them what it takes to have their shit blasted on the fucking internet. And one of those things includes putting people's lives at risk. Laura Nelson knows I'm not the fucking boogeyman. All of these people who know me in real life know that I'm not interested in fucking harming people. However, I'm going to defend myself. If I've got people who are threatening me with guns, what do I have to defend myself with? And people are showing me pictures of their guns. It's called menacing, and it's against the law for me to do it back, but it's not illegal for them to do it to me. Scott Wallage typed STFU, Rich. I agree. Kuth Osiris. I've been studying the Guisha and practicing the. We'll skip that shit. Scott Wallage typed, I'm heading off for a while, dude. If you fancy a chat, hit me up. You're a good dude, very similar in many ways. What these people should have paid attention, I'm highly intelligent, and I grew up in hell. I'm not going to stop fighting to show the truth. And yeah, I will fucking shame you, Laura Nelson, for allowing this shit to happen. Maybe you should try telling Rod the fucking truth. Maybe you should try telling Polly Olsen the truth. Maybe you should try telling Lori Dale the truth. See, when these people do fucked up shit, they use you as their fucking excuse, Laura. And then, of course, Rich Life Vicodin makes another one. Let's see. How does this work? Have you guys not figured this out yet? We go over to the side here where there's 3 dots. You click on it and you type, hide user on this fucking channel. Oh my God, if only it were that easy in real life. Just ignore these people. Just ignore these people. That's easy on fucking Facebook. That is easy on YouTube. And after you do fucking something screwed up that gets someone else killed, it's easy for you to just block the people who know. Isn't it? When you do something fucked up that gets innocent people harmed and you don't want to hear about it, you just block them. Isn't that right? Do you know why I blocked Natalie and Alicia Bollinger when I left Virginia? Because I was fucking done with them. Why is it that on that very same account, later on, I was able to contact them on it? If they had blocked me, I wouldn't be able to. It's because I had to unblock them to let them know what the fuck was going on. Satan typed, "You're going to blow a gasket." And Osiris typed, "Okay, sorry for upsetting you, bro. It's all right." I'm sure it helps that I'm in a room that echoes. But yes, my voice is very loud, especially when I am excited. The law doesn't fucking work. All of these people telling me how the law works. The law works like this. The law works like that. The law, the law, the law, the law, the law. I don't give a fuck about the law. I try not to break the law unless I absolutely have to, but there are lives at risk and there are people who are dead. Yeah, I'm gonna break the fucking law to show the truth. You goddamn right I am. I shouldn't fucking have to. Laura Nelson should have come forward years ago. Obviously, she does fucking exist. You want to go back through my videos, you realize there are people who verify that all of these people exist. Then there's the people who wasted my time. Star, the first time she came down, yeah, she might have come down to help me. She certainly seemed like she did. But the second time, no, she didn't come to help me. She came down here for Ventus Dick. The other thing is sensory processing issues. It's not something I can fucking turn off. That lady last night, who I'm not supposed to say her name or she won't help me, who I'm not supposed to call dumb or stupid or ignorant. There's a lot of these things that I was going to post up today that show that I was telling the truth, but then again, she's not going to help me if I show the truth. She's not going to help me to show the truth in court. The thing is, I don't give a fuck what these lawyers have to say. If Facebook and YouTube are the only places where I'm allowed to show the truth, that's where I'm going to fucking go. There are too many lives at stake. If we don't change these laws, Laura Nelson, you fucking idiot, then every autistic person in America has to worry about this shit. Worry about if they don't have a family, then nobody's going to stop them from being victimized. I am only slightly better off than your son will be when he turns 18 because he still can't speak. I can. If you'd have spoken up, you wouldn't be all over YouTube. Let's see. Satan type, "I think this outlet might be doing more harm than good. Maybe find a happier hobby. Planting cabbage, palm trees." How about a safe fucking environment to do that, motherfucker? Have you fucking ignored that part through all of this? Yes, the fuck you have. I don't have a safe fucking environment. I haven't had a safe fucking environment in years. Now people want to throw low income in my face in this town. What a bunch of fucking twat waffles. Roger Stoltz typed, I think we met before. You're a good dude. Where would we have met, Roger? Say 10 typed, your neighbors. That's who is going to kill you, LOL. With all that yelling, they must be like, WTF is going on? Yeah. Let me tell you about the neighbors here, dude. David and Lauren Elson. No, they're not neighbors here. They live way the fuck out in the country. Right there is no fucking neighbors. None. No goddamn neighbors. On that side, the closest neighbors that I got are Dennis and Brenda Dickinson, and fuck them. They could have come forward and told the truth too. But they didn't. Lovely. Roger Stoltz typed, are you Superman? We'll fucking delete that bitch again. Another telekinesis cunt. Hide user on this channel. Holy shit, that was fucking easy. That was fucking easy. Now, why didn't I do that with everything? Because of the mass fucking quantities of it. You think that this is doing more harm than good? No, 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 no. Quitting would do more harm than good. I'm going to post up a link to a song. Well, that is if it'll load. This is on Natalie Bollinger's playlist, by the way. And this explains why a bullet to the head will do more good than anything that I have said. This song right here explains it all. Copy link address. Live streaming. And here you go. Paste. Sakuth Osiris typed, you need to calm down, mediate more. I am mediating. I'm blocking trolls. Pretty easy. But I am allowed to be emotional. When people screamed at me and yelled at me and threatened to fucking kill me, I got nothing but excuses why it's okay. Nothing but excuses why nobody can do anything about it. Maybe you should look at the history with the Dual County Sheriff's Department. Or look at Boulder County's history, how they treat the homeless and the disabled. Shit, you can go through and find thousands of comments on my YouTube channel from people who are autistic. And what is it that those autistic people are doing? Most of them are saying, yeah, dude, you're right. You're right. You're right. You can read comments from hundreds of people that cut on themselves. And what do they say? You're right. You're right. You're right. I know I'm fucking right. The problem is getting people who don't fucking know to actually listen to that instead of harming us. You want to say it's not the whole world's business? Well, the hell that I've gone through is the whole world's business. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't have been all over the fucking news. Me and Natalie should have been able to sit down and talk about it like two fucking grown-ass goddamn adults. Instead of her slandering my name and then blowing her fucking head off. All right, this person calls themselves Varnish Brand. This is Laura. I pulled your record. Stop talking about me. Yeah, sorry, Varnish Brand. Hide user on this channel. That is how easy it is to get rid of trolls. It's not that easy in real life. Lots of deleted messages today. Lots of them. Lots and lots and fucking lots of them. I go to YouTube because literally everything that I have done to try to get the fucking cops to listen has resulted in jack shit. Two scenarios that I've gone and talked to the cops about. Now, this is four times now that I have finally gotten somebody to go in to talk to the cops with me. Three of them in Chapel, Nebraska, and one of them in Sydney. The one in Sydney was Star. I am grateful for it. However, I'm not sure if you noticed, but when the train goes by, I get a lot fucking louder. I have to talk louder than the train. Not for you guys. For you guys, the train is miles away. It's very far from the railroad tracks. You probably barely pick it up. But for me, it's a distraction that helps to derail me. Elizabeth Slinus typed trolls suck and technology makes trolling easier. You're right. You are absolutely right, Elizabeth. Laura Nelson showed how selfish she is, but I already knew that, at least to some degree. I mean, sure, she's got good intentions. But then again, when she was talking shit about everybody in fucking town, I'm not talking about telling the truth or not telling the truth. I'm talking about just straight up talking shit. If you got a problem with this person or that person, unless your safety is at risk, I don't give a fuck anymore. I don't. If you're unsafe, there's a very big fucking difference then. Kuth Osiris type, hey Elizabeth, hope you are well. I hope she is too. Now we're gonna end this bullshit. Y'all be safe. And for shit's fucking sake, speak the fuck up.